Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Mark's Fishing Home here. I've been at work since 9:30 this morning. It's now 9:56 p.m. I'm tired. I work at 11 a.m. tomorrow, which means I'll get there at about 10:30 a.m. But I did have a couple of requests tonight while I was at work, having a few sips afterwards. So I said, hell with it. I guess I will. I don't know what to expect, but we'll go ahead and get it started and see what happens. Let's get this opening kicked off, and I'll see you in a minute if you're here, and we'll see where it goes. Love y'all. Let's get after it. Oh, it didn't click. I just love that tune. River Rat 3030 made it in first this evening. Wendy is like, oh, retract that so I could be first. What's up, River Rat and Wendy? 14 awesome people in the house already, man. I love it how sometimes the pop-ups, I'm like, what the heck? Scroll. Kim Burris in the house. Catfish Dog. Be up later after I run to McDonald's. Oh, yeah, brother. Back last Fisherman in the house. What's going on, brother? Kim. Hello. Whisker Dreams. Ricky, what's going on? Hell, Wendy. I done, Wendy. I went to a neighbor that brought me some Crown. Ooh. To cook fish for her. Man, I'll cook some fish for somebody if they're going to give me some booze. What's up, Glacier Shark? Hello. If y'all didn't catch it in the beginning, I was at work. I've been at work since 9:30 this morning. It's literally like 10 o'clock at night right now. So I was tired. I do work in the morning, but I had a couple requests, and then I had a couple people tell me that other people were requesting. So I'm like, yeah, I'll come up, see how it goes. We'll hang out for a little while. Mr. Rogers, welcome back. What's going on? I got that song. I love it. Yeah, I like that little beat, especially to the two things that I play it to that Mr. Parker sent me. I love them. I love the opening, and I think the beat goes well to both of them. What's up? We got PR. Whoops. Tapped it twice. We got PRM in the house. Hello, brother. Can't wait to see you getting back out there on some of them catfish and carp this year, too. I always love when you go out there and you got that takedown cam with you, too. Scroll. Trying to get through there. I think I'm almost at the bottom now. Yes, I am. All right, let me drop that link. I'm at the bottom. And hopefully my internet's all right. I haven't even looked at my internet yet to see what I'm connected to. Maybe I should. Because sometimes when I come home, I'm connected to the bad internet. No, this looks all right. All right. No, that should be good. I'm connected to the little Wi-Fi box over here. Sometimes when I pull into the driveway, my Wi-Fi automatically picks up the thing that I have out in the garage. So, anyways, yeah, I'm tired. I've already had a few at work, and I wasn't planning on doing this, but people come say, "Hey, are you doing this?" I had like 3 texts by the time I got off work. One of them didn't respond back once I responded, but the other 2 did. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll do it. I have a lot 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow to knit, crochet, or any other hobby anyone wants to showcase. And Tuesday I have a premiere pop up live afterwards. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. They do a premiere and do a pop up afterwards. I've still never done a premiere yet, but I don't think I have anything worthy to premiere. I'll wait. And this year, I plan on getting some quality content put together to actually be worthy of a premiere. What's up, Mike Reese? Hello, hello, brother. I'm hoping to have a good night. I had one hell of a day at work. Uh, we did $7,000 in the last 3 hours at work, so it was crazy. We did 12 for the whole day, but 7 of it was in the last 3 hours that I was there. And then I went up front and had me a couple beers. Was checking on messages and all that stuff, and I got messages, and a couple of them were talking about going live. So here we are. And I might not mukbang them tonight, but I just had to show them off again, of course, because y'all know me. I always bring them wings home. I'm gonna be snacking on those later before I go to bed. Got that Nashville hot sauce on them. Some good stuff. Actually, backlash. You should edit it into 2 to 3 parts. That actually makes for a better. It's like a series. If you have a good fishing video that's got a lot of content to it and a lot of good fishing in it or whatever, you actually should make it into multiple videos. I mean, think about it. Even Catfish Dave and River Certified and Muddy River Catfishing and Cat Douglas, even all of them don't hardly ever go past 20 something minutes. Sometimes they do, but generally, if you ain't some top notch big dog really putting out a lot of personality and content in your video, you can't be throwing out a 35-minute video. They ain't gonna watch that all. They're gonna get bored and cut out and be like, who's this guy? You actually should make a 35-minute video into a 3 or 4 part series. Just my advice. What's going on, Bud Files? No Parts Garage. Hello, hello. Assie Brady. No parts. Bud. Hello, hello. Thank you. I'm just sitting here rambling, but I'm trying to give a little bit of advice to Backlash there. Said he put out a 35-minute video because he didn't want to chop it up. You should actually chop it up some. Now, a premiere is a little different because that's almost like a live. If you're doing a premiere, the longer video is fine because you can sit there and live chat with your audience. But if you're dropping actual videos and even if you did have 35 minutes of good content, you usually want to chop that up and make it a series. But hey, I'm no pro. You know me, I'm low rent. That's just my opinion. Because I'm not going to come watch you for 35 minutes. on a video. Trust me. And that's just keeping it real. I wouldn't even watch Rivers Spencer certified for 35 minutes. I wouldn't watch Realistic Fishing for 35 minutes. I wouldn't watch Catfish Day for 35 minutes. None of them. I ain't watching none of them for 35 minutes unless it's edited to perfection. Non-stop action. Yeah. So I definitely ain't. I wouldn't watch myself for 35 minutes. I'm just saying. Hey, welcome back, Homestead. I'm sorry, brother. I'm just keeping it real. Hello. So we got so many people from so many different communities in here right now stopping in. Even if you guys ain't hanging out that long, I appreciate you stopping by. There's 18 people watching. Hey, KC Fish Pays. What's going on, brother? Whoops. Should have highlighted that. And Ashley Brady picked up again. And Ashley, of course. I love you, girl. What's going on? Drop that link if anybody's ready. If not, don't worry. Let's see here. Post comment. I was got to talk to myself through this process because it's so stupid on my phone on StreamYard. Paste. There it is. If anybody wants to come up, feel free. If not, don't worry. I'll just go off work after 10 fucking hours. I didn't even think I'd be here. I thought I was going to come home. Oh, especially because, all right. Some of y'all know the backstory with my mother. I do not talk to her. I've kind of broken ties with her, but apparently she's not doing too well, and my lady has taken it upon herself to be her temporary power of attorney because the hospital reached out to her. Apparently, my mother is not doing that well. She's completely kind of on the last leg, confused, doesn't know what's going on, doesn't trust nobody, blah, 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 whatever else. Something's going on. She was at the hospital, and my lady is listed as emergency contact. So now my lady apparently has a temporary power of attorney over my mother. What's going on, 217? I saw you out there trying to fish over and over and over today. I don't know if any of them stuck, but occasionally I peeked in while I was on a smoke break, and I saw it's cold, but we're fishing. Let's try again. Maybe this time. I couldn't watch it because I was at work, but I saw the notification pop-ups. I hope everything went well. I hope you ended up getting on with something. I don't know. Couldn't watch it because I was at work, but I saw the multiple live attempts. And that's how it is, man. Them live attempts are rough out there sometimes, especially in the bad weather. What's up, Johnny Small Fever? We got Johnny Small Pepper. Keno back in the house. What's going on? Jefferson Einstein. Hello, hello. Yeah, we finally got it. Third spot was a charm. Awesome. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the notifications every time I went out to have a quick break here and there throughout the day. I'd just go ahead and browse through my thing, and I saw the notifications, and it looked like you were going through it, like trying to get a live going.
Yeah,
what's up, Rigger?
Hey, Mike, hold on. Oh, trying to get my camera set up here.
Looked like you were trying to give us a preview of what the Daisy Dunes tournament's going to look like.
Oh,
that almost looked like a nut shot at first.
No.
Yeah, we got the other Rick confirming too. He sent me an Instagram and Wolves Den Outdoors. He said, I'm definitely winning that tournament. What's up, Sampy?
All right. Good deal.
So, yeah, we definitely have a minimum of like 4 or 5 people who are like, I definitely went in there. Hey, Annette, what's going on?
Oh,
Annette Morgan. Especially now, shit, we're talking
Yeah, we done went
$500
through some
cash,
ideas today.
$100 in lures from Ugly Dog Lures. Off the Hook also says that
Yep.
he's gonna throw some lures at it. So yeah, it's blowing up.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
sometime
started a
this
few
next week
ideas
I'll
across
put
the
out the
board
first little
today.
official video of kind of what the thought process is and blah blah blah, and try to nail down everybody that's actually definitely wants to be in it and stuff. But so far I have the 3 definites, maybe
Right.
4 definites. Other than that, there's a few people that said they'd like to be in it, but they haven't, you know, said, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna be
Yeah.
there." So we'll see.
I'll be there, Mike. I
Yeah,
won't
I
let
know
you
you
down,
will
brother.
be.
Oh, you ought to seen some of the ideas that were come up with today. I can't tell them; they're secret. But I'm going to win the best. I will win the best costume. Let's put it that way.
I'm still laughing that I'm actually seeing people that have said, "Oh, we've been talking about this in other channels." That's what's cracking me up. Like
Yeah,
they're discussing it apparently in some other channels too.
I'll give you one
So it's
hint,
kind of
Mike.
cracking me up. Hey, we got Miss Whiskers back in the house. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, she's back there watching. Yeah, she's back there watching.
Yeah, yeah, she's been
Yeah.
here a couple times now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She was the one that came up with the
And I
one
appreciate that.
idea.
That's just
I'll
like
give
when
you the
Drew's
hint.
in the background or Joy is in the background. You know,
Yeah.
when somebody's better half is in the background and can come participate, that's always cool and fun.
Yeah. She's back there in the back room. Yeah, I was laying back there and there wasn't nobody coming up. I said, shit, I'm going to go in there and get up with Mike. I said, I ain't seen nobody pop up yet. So here we go.
So apparently 217 has not heard about the Daisy Dude yet. He says, "What tournament are we talking about?" Stay
Well,
tuned,
explain it.
217.
Go ahead.
Sometime this next week while I'm off, in the early week, like Tuesday or Wednesday or something, I'm gonna put up my first video. But if you've not been in my lives for a long time lately, there is a live or a tournament that we came up with one night. It's called
Yep.
the Daisy Dudes because what it is it's going to be dudes wearing Daisy Duke shorts while fishing. The first place winner is going to receive $200 because I started it off with me first. I said I'll pay $100 out of my pocket to the winner. Now, if I win, I'm
Yep.
keeping $100, but to the main overall winner, I put up $100. Well, Sandy Toes came in and was laughing her butt off with it, and she says, "I'm gonna match that." So it became a
Yep.
$200 prize. Well, sometime last week, all of a sudden one night, it just blew up. Like people were offering more and more, like Johnny Small Pepper, Wendy and Drew, and everybody, and it just blew up. And right now, because of what they offer, the prize pool went up. As far as the cash prizes, it went up to $490. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna throw an extra $10 in." So I'm gonna put $110 out of my pocket to make it an even 500. So there's $500 in cash prizes. Ugly Dog Lures, Charlie, was in here the other night, and he said, "I'm gonna throw up $100 worth of my hand painted lures."
Yep.
Off the Hook, Ted, Off the Hook Outdoors, has told me to reach out to him that he would like to also offer some lures for it too. So it's a fucking hoot. And then me and my lady got to talking, and we're going to donate half of all super chats to a local uh, charity here in our town that has something to do with, like, single mothers or battered women or something. It's going to be like a ladies cause. So if anybody feels like super chatting that day, I'm going to take half of everything that comes in that day to donate to that local charity. And my lady
Won't
knows
you
a
just take it
lot
all,
about the
Mike?
charities around here, so she's gonna pick a good one. Hey, Charlie, what's going on, brother?
Just take it all, Mike.
Hey, Sandy Toes.
You take anything that comes in super chat, Mike. You just take it all. We're doing this for fun. If you get anything in super chats, bub, you take it all for your charity. Don't matter who it is, you take it all.
Yeah.
If there's anybody that don't agree with me, that's too bad.
No, Johnny.
You take it
No,
all.
Johnny, you're not offering $1 to make it 501. No, you're not. I refuse that dollar.
No.
We're gonna keep it nice and simple. No more monetary donations. It's an even 500. That'll be it. No more money donations. If you want to send some kind of product or something, goofy or whatever, fine. Or you want to send some lures or something, but no more monetized donations. It's already crazy enough to keep track of this. I have $500 freaking dollars for this thing to take to distribute. Come on now.
You got Wendy. Mike is taking care of all of it. Wendy's got it. She's got it under control.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I know you can't read chat. That kind of sucks, but I gotta use that bathroom. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, bro. Yep. Damn, I wish I could read it. Well, I'm up here by myself. Me and the missus went up the road this evening, invited up to cook some fish for some neighbors. And I cooked a whole pile of damn fish for them. And she had a brand new bottle of peach crown. So I've eaten a lot of fried fish and some peach crown. It's been very interesting this evening.
I still got to tell you the funniest thing about this tournament is the #1 rule. You ain't never heard this rule in a fishing tournament. Forget about all you must obey your legal waters. You must be in public waters. All the crap you always hear. You must not use a bait that's not legal. Blah, 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 blah. The #1 rule. No nut sacks and butt cracks. I love it. That's the #1 rule. You ain't never heard that, and you will never hear it again unless this tournament goes well. We will do it again next year. That'll be the only time you ever hear that rule in a fishing tournament. No nutsacks and butt cracks. I love you guys. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun.
All right, Mike. I got one hint for you. What we come up with. Now this is between the missus.
CFF.
This is between the missus and my daughter. I'll give you one hint. It's called fishnet.
Stockings.
You know what fishnets are? Yeah.
Yeah, fishnet stockings. Yeah. Hey, you can always take those off, put a couple sinkers on them, and throw them in the water, and try to net you some fish. That's why I call fishnet.
Yeah, I could. Yep. That's it.
Oh, Lordy.
That's it.
So anyways, 217, to answer your question, it's a crazy tournament, but for some reason, it's getting talked about in multiple places. 25 awesome people hanging out for a random pop-up. I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm probably not hanging out that long tonight. I mean, I'll go at least an hour or two like I normally do, but I've been at work since 9:30. It's now almost 10:30. I just got here right before the end. Brando, what's going on? Alvin Lewis, hello, hello. So, and then I gotta be at work again by 10:30 tomorrow. So, whew, long weekends. But hey, when you get asked by your friends and people say they want to know if you're going up, I'm like, heck with it. We'll throw it up there and see what happens. Hang out for a little while. Let me clear these notifications away. And then, by the way, if any of you guys know Sharina Thomas, she is awesome as heck. She is on the hunt for some hours. That's why I pinned her little playlist up there tonight.
Yep.
I don't think the playlist is actually that long though, so you might need to play a few of the playlist, or maybe go look through some of her older videos that might be longer. But if you know Serena, she's awesome, and if you can help her out, run her in the background, do something to help her get there. She's about halfway on the hour, so it's going to take a minute, but I figure if anybody can, they can help out. Every little bit helps. You know how it is. Every second helps. 27 people in the house. What's going on? We got a turn of guns. My airplane broke down at Jason Creek, Idaho. One time, had 2 days and 5 with fly rod. Best time of my life. Oh, heck yeah. If you ain't got nothing to do but some time to fish, hell yeah. Especially you said fly rod, so I'm assuming you're out there getting some trout. Trout's always fun. I love trout. They're so acrobatic. Everybody talks about bass. I'll take trout over bass any day. John Wiggs, Catfish Fresno, what's going on?
Sure.
What's up, Fresno?
Exactly.
John Wiggs.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Man. Would you rather be the hero that saved the girl or the villain that took over the world? I'd rather be the villain that took over the girl. That's a good relationship. Hey, just saying, like, my girl's a sweetheart. I'm a villain. We mesh. I don't know how, but we do.
I got about 8 pounds of beef for cooking. Potatoes, carrots, onions for Sunday dinner tomorrow at my house. Man, it smells good in here.
Sandy said, not the answer I was expecting. Obviously, overall, Sandy, you know I want to be the hero.
Why, yeah.
I like helping people. I like being the hero.
Sure, Mike.
But I just got to thinking. I wanted to answer honestly. Oh, we heard it from you, John. You done put it in chat. We all heard it. I just heard it. He says, I love trouser trout.
I'm staying away from John Wiggs. I don't want to be nowhere near him. Figured he'd like trouser suckers.
Oh, yeah, some ham, hock, and beans. Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's some good stuff right there.
Yep. Yeah, I got that.
Oh.
Yeah. There's probably 10 pounds of beef in that pot, and taters, and carrots, and onions. Oh. That's going to be good tomorrow.
Yep. And some cornbread, of course, because you gotta sop up that bean juice with something. Get some cornbread.
Well, yeah. Got to have a skillet of cornbread, don't you?
Hey, yeah. Some jalapeno and honey cornbread. I like some jalapeno minced in and some honey in my cornbread. What's up, MB? Hey, brother. How's it going, man? I'll take the cornbread. Y'all can have the ham and beans. Man, ham and beans is fire, dude. Like real ham and beans, not that can ham and bean. You don't want no like ham and beans in a can. That ain't ham and beans.
Right.
That ain't ham and beans.
No. If them pintos ain't got a ham hock in them and cook slow, nah, that ain't beans.
The cutthroat trout's probably the most mild fish as far as the taste there is. See, I don't have cutthroat trout around here. We got a rainbow, and I know we got some Colorado gold trout. I caught one out of that DOT lake, and I was surprised. I didn't think we had them, but I caught one out of there on a spinnerbait. It was about 4 pounds almost. It was beautiful, beautiful gold with that big old red stripe down the middle of it.
Yep.
Couple little specks in it. Just shiny as hell. I couldn't believe it. I called it. I was like, what the hell's that? And then I started Googling trout and images, and I thumbed through, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's a Colorado gold trout. Even though I live in Springfield, Illinois, it was in my lake at that little Department of Transportation lake, that water boy that I fish at.
Yeah.
I was like, what? It's called a Colorado gold trout. But it was here in Springfield, Illinois. That was crazy. And boy, it tasted good because I had to taste it because I'm like, what is this? I got to taste it. It tasted good. It definitely still had that kind of typical trout flavor to it, though.
Yeah. We don't have them around here. All we have is rainbows and browns. That's all we have.
Yeah, see, I haven't caught no browns yet because that's the ones with the little circles on them.
Have.
Yeah, I haven't caught none of those yet. I'm not saying they're not here. I just haven't caught one yet.
Yeah, when I need bait, that's what I try to catch.
I'm going to answer this honestly again, Sandy. She keeps trying to give me an either or. I'd rather be like the Joker and have a weird looking smile and a weird sounding laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather be like the Joker. I want a weird laugh and smile. What's going on, Tim?
What's up, Mike? What's up, Ricky Bobby?
Uh-oh.
Howdy-ho.
Going on, fellas?
Come on,
what's
Tim.
up, man?
Are you hiding? Come on. Tim.
What's up?
Well, any other time he pops right up.
I had to run to McDonald's and I get some food.
Only trout of that species that was
possibly. I don't know. I've never seen it before. I had to taste the son of a bitch. I'm sorry. You know me, I'm mainly catch and release. But if I catch a new species and I ain't never tasted it before, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna tell you though, if I caught it and it was 4 pounds, it had to have been strong in there. There's gotta be more. Oh, you ain't getting to be 4 pounds as a trout unless your species is doing well. So I don't think I have to worry about that.
Mike, how long ago was it when you caught that Goldie? How long ago was that?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, right? Okay, here's what happened. Here's what happened. 2 years ago, when the DNR went through and stocked those lakes, they stocked big trout for the first time. Usually they just stock 6 to 12 inchers.
Yeah,
That
the
same
little
year,
yeah.
that same year, I caught a 4.5 pound goldie over at Weldon Springs because they put all big trout in there.
Nice.
And I had a 4.5 pound rainbow. So I knew it
Yeah.
was 2 years
I
ago
catch
you
big
caught that.
rainbows. Yeah, I catch big rainbows out there all the time. And then I catch the little ones too. But I catch big rainbows there almost every year. When
I
I
don't know
go
what
there,
happened.
sometimes I'm just fishing for bluegills. I'll throw a bobber out there with a worm trying to catch some bait, and all of a sudden I'll get like a 3 or 4 pound trout on a night crawler.
I don't know what the deal
So
with that
that
was. They usually stock small trout in the state, but that year they must have had a contract fulfillment. And they had to use big trout to fill that contract because everybody was catching big trout that 2 years ago.
possibly. Yep,
Yeah.
Well,
mine was about
sometimes
2
they
years
go by
ago.
weight, how they have to stop. You know what? They have to
Wait a
do by
minute, did
weight.
my
I know they do
greensbug
around
guys
here.
hit
They
to
have
the
to
shore?
stop so much weight.
Get some sleep.
Well, see,
Have
that's
a
the way
great night,
that's
Mike
the way they
Reeves.
do it. Is when they stock, they'll purchase pounds, not how many there are, but they'll purchase a poundage.
Right.
Which is
That same way here.
and the
They buy it by
DNR,
the
the
pound.
DNR in their infinite wisdom is thinking, if we buy smaller trout, there'll be more in there for people to catch. But most of the people don't want to catch them small ass trout.
No.
Put some
Right.
big ones in there. You might only get 1 or 2 a day, but you're gonna get something you can eat and something you're gonna remember.
I don't eat much trout. I'll use them for bait.
Sandy, I don't play by the rules. You know that by now.
Well, I'm speaking for people that catch the trout to eat them because I don't eat them either. But if you're going to do that, make it worth their while because some of these people drive a little bit of ways to go to these lakes that they're only specific lakes in the state of Illinois they put these trout in.
Right. But I only catch 1 or 2. I mean, I don't catch no whole bunch and waste them. No. I'll catch 1 or 2 to use them for bait. As long as I catch them,
All right.
we can use them.
Right.
Yeah.
I got an honest answer to this one too, Sandy. I would rather sit next to a screaming infant, even though I know most people wouldn't, because 2 arguing adults should know fucking better on an airplane. So if I'm on an airplane, I would rather sit next to a toddler who's maybe teething or not feeling well and they're screaming. Most people wouldn't. But 2 grown-ass adults should know better than to have a big-ass argument on an airplane. So I'd rather sit next to the screaming infant. Boom.
I agree. I agree with you 100%, Mike. I agree with you 100%. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
All right, Rebel, what's your question, bud? Rebel says he's got a question. What's his question? Scroll. See if I can get back down there. Scroll. So they stock trout. Can we use the scraps as bait? Is that legal, or do you not know? Now, I'll tell you right now. Technically, I personally don't know. But when I take a trout home and skin it and fillet it, or lop his head off and throw him on the grill whole, I take the head back out to the lake and use it for bait. Do I know if it's legal? No.
Hey,
I will tell you, and I don't care if the DNRs out there watching, if I eat the fish at home, I'm not going to throw that head in the garbage and waste it. I'm going to take that head back out there for bait.
Yeah. Now, it depends on the
You know what? I thought about that too, Mike. I thought about taking, take crappie home, fillet the meat off, take the body back. But here's the thing: the DNR is going to assume that you did that right there.
Yeah.
Right.
They're not going to take your word for, oh, I brought this home from. And besides that, you can't do that. You can't. You can't. Unfortunately, you can't. But
I know you can. That's what I said. I'm like, yeah. I mean. But I do.
I get you.
If I get caught, I get caught. But yeah.
Now we can buy trout from a farm as well, as long as we have a receipt. We can use them, or if we catch them.
Yeah.
we can use them.
I actually have a salmon head in my freezer right now because my
way.
lady went to the meat market and bought a salmon head because she wants to make a soup out of it or whatever. So technically, yeah, if I got a receipt that shows I bought that salmon head at the store, that would work.
You know
Like,
what?
hey, I paid for this. It's bait.
If the
I paid for
DNR
it.
came up on you with a salmon head on your hook, I think they'd be kind of confused because, you know, salmon ain't around here. So is that
Right.
a fish that you caught here that they're considering a game fish in the state of Illinois? Because it's not.
Yeah. Right.
That'd probably confuse
But
the hell
here's the kicker.
Why?
Here's the funny part about that. Why does the damn Walmart always say, "Do you want a salmon stamp?" No, I'm in Illinois. I don't need a salmon stamp.
I think you might be able to catch it. Are they in Lake Michigan? They may be in Lake Michigan.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. I don't really know
Up
if they
there
are.
near Chicago area, possibly.
Yeah, I know they got great big, huge lake trout and stuff like that in there, but salmon, I don't know. They may. I don't know. Yeah. Someone can answer that. Maybe.
They always ask me. They're like, "Do you need a trout or a salmon stamp?" I'm like, "No." I'm not paying an extra $6 for a fish that I might accidentally catch.
Yeah.
Or
if you accidentally catch him,
I'm not getting no salmon out the Illinois River or Lake Springfield, so no, I don't need a salmon stamp.
if you do something ain't right.
Cracks me up.
Hey, Mike, I heard you and Carlos talking about your hashtags last night.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that for a little while as I was driving to work. And when you go to somebody's short and you look at their you look at their screen and you read the hashtag, about 95% of the people will read the hashtag and decide whether they want to look at the short by the hashtag and not the picture behind it. So if you have your hashtags real close together, you know, in name-wise, you may confuse them a little bit, and they may think, I've already seen that, without looking at the background, just looking at the hashtag. Because, you know, YouTube's fast, so people, you know, will pop and look and read real quick, and if they see what they think they've seen already, off they go. Now, there's that 5% in there that will look at the background, be more observant about it.
I'll give you another tip about that. That's kind of funny because I saw it's not about the actual hashtags, but it's about a thumbnail. I saw this on a channel that actually has a couple million followers, and I was reading through their comments one day while I was watching a video, and I started reading through the comments. This person happened to use a thin red line around their thumbnail for their video. The person commented in the section and said, "Man, this is a really good video, but I almost missed it because I saw a thin red line at the bottom and I thought I had already watched the video." Because if you've already seen somebody's video, you get that little red bar at the bottom that shows that you've seen that video.
You look at it. Yep.
So this person decided to use a little stupid thin red line all the way around their thumbnail. So this person made a wise observation and said, "I almost did not watch this video because I saw the red line at the bottom and thought I already watched it." So those visuals and those hashtags
the hashtag
make sense that people think they already watched it.
Yeah, the hashtag is the first visual. It's the very first thing they look at. You know, a lot of people may not look at the background. They'll look at that hashtag and say, "Oh, seen it already, move on."
Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I did the hashtag prime rib and the hashtag prime rib, because I was trying to test the hashtags of the prime rib. So yeah, if I go hashtag prime rib, hashtag tasty, and I show the pre-cooked version of it, and then I go hashtag prime rib, hashtag tasty on the finished product, even though it's two different videos. If they just see those hashtags, they might go, "Oh, I saw it already," and scroll past it.
And you know what? And you look, you did the complete experiment. You did it with the prime rib, and then you did it with the catfish, right?
Yeah.
Pretty close to the same hashtag.
As soon as I went from prime rib to prime rib, the second prime rib dropped dramatically. I mean, I still got way more views than anything else I generally do. I got over 500 views, but then I was like, okay, I got like almost, like 1,500 views on the first prime rib. I got 500 views on the second prime rib. I went to catfish. I instantly jumped back into the past 1K views. I did catfish again. I got nothing. Hardly. I went catfish again, but I used a different hashtag and it blew up again. So it was weird.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. See, because here we go again. Even though catfish is popular for a hashtag, if you go in there and see catfish again, you may be saying, instantly, without thinking about it, thinking you've already seen that video. Move on.
Right.
So there's a lesson learned right there about hashtags.
Yeah.
Don't make them similar because people may, because you, like I said, hey, Indiana Chris, what's up? Like I said, YouTube is quick and people will jump in and out.
Have a great night, Sandy.
Yeah. Sandy, have a good night, baby girl.
It is like, especially with the shorts, they're just scrolling through and
yes,
they're like, I seen that dude's face and I saw hashtag prime rib tasty already. I see this dude's face again, hashtag prime rib tasty. They're just going to scroll past it because they think they saw it.
And I'm just talking about just the shorts. That's exactly what we're talking about. Just the shorts.
Yeah, just the shorts.
See, that was a good experiment right there.
Videos usually have a thumbnail or a visual that can draw you in.
Yeah,
but the shorts.
There's numbers behind that experiment you just turned on, so think about that.
Yep. And I mean, technically, it's only been like a week and a half that I've been doing this. So
I know you're still.
It's not a great, full, conclusive discovery yet. But I will say, as I said the other night too, even the ones that I consider a flop, I'm like, oh, that thing only got 200 views. Well, you know what didn't get 200 views? The fucking full video that I clipped it from. You know what didn't pick up 3 subscribers? The full video that I clipped it from. So the shorts still work no matter what. Even the ones that are a flop. I got more subscribers from the edit and I got more views from the edit than the full video did. Even if I thought it was a great video. So it still helps, and it's still a new arsenal to add to your thing. And I did preach it back in the day. I've just never used them. I preached it back in the day. You need your long form videos where you're doing your editing and trying to make a little edit. You need your lives to have fun and shoot the shit with your friends and get your watch hours just stacked up. And then you need the shorts for the blow up views. And Ricky, whatever.
Hey, Ricky, you call out a Mountain Dew? Now that's a Mountain Dew right there, baby.
That's a little.
You call out a Mountain. Now that's a Mountain Dew right there.
You got me, Tim.
We got the Dew versus the Dew.
That's 1.5 liters right there, baby. That's for us serious drinkers.
He said, "You ain't doing the Dew."
Yeah, do the Dew, baby.
Hey,
I'll be right back.
Hey, Ricky, what do you think about the flavored Mountain Dews?
Well, I just started back drinking Mountain Dew. I got off of them for a while because I was drinking so many of them. And,
I know it.
And it just got, the taste just got where I didn't like it. And I went to
I did the same thing. I stopped for a while too.
Yeah, and I just started back drinking Mountain Dews here in the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
But dude, go do yourself a favor and go out and find some Major Melon.
Major Melon. I don't know if we have it here.
It's watermelon flavored Mountain Dew. It's fucking awesome.
I don't know if we have it.
Wait a minute. Did he say do yourself a favor, go out there and buy yourself some Major Melons?
Sure did.
Yeah,
sure
that's
did.
What he said.
That's exactly what I said. Sure did.
I thought I heard that back there when I was coming back to the,
I'd show you one. I'd show you one right now, but I don't think I have any right now. I think I just got straight Mountain Dew right now. We're talking about the flavored Mountain Dew.
Oh, I know. Okay. I just heard. Go buy yourself some Major Melons.
Hey, cut that out. Hey, cut that out. That's a short right there.
Yeah.
There's a short. Hey, Ricky, go buy yourself some Major Melons, buddy.
That's almost as good as that night when we broke into Hakuna Matata.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you didn't, the other night, I'm glad you didn't get no marks on your live from the bar.
Oh, I'm not even worried if I do. As far
I know.
as far as claims, like I said, I'm not worried about claims.
Yeah, you sent me a message
And I'm
said you
not
did some stuff.
technically worried about the ad revenue overall, especially when I'm live and just having fun. I just
Yeah.
know that like I don't try to do it generally speaking, but
Right.
occasionally I will. Occasionally there's nights where I'm like, oh, hell with it. If Rich wants to do something or somebody else wants to do something, I'll let it go down. Like I know. Because I know when you're covering, that's never going to be a strike. It's always going to be a claim. So if
Right.
you cover something, you don't have to worry. It's going to be a claim, and that's it. It just means you're not going to get ad revenue. No big deal.
Yeah, I
But
don't
when
want to
somebody
talk.
starts playing, when somebody does start playing the radio or direct entertainment, that is where it kind of sometimes gets iffy. So I
Okay.
get what you were saying. You're like, I'm at the bar, the music's playing, but I
Right.
think it was distorted. I think it was distorted
I believe
enough
it was.
because of
I
us talking
rewatched.
plus y'all trying to talk that
Yep.
it didn't translate to YouTube because I got no claims, no ad sensitivity, none of that crap on that night.
Hey,
So
Mike, let me ask you this: if you can't play live entertainment, how did CFM get away with the uh, marathon he had here last weekend?
He plays
but
his own
but they're
music.
like covering it. They're
Yeah.
playing it themselves.
Yes.
It's cover music.
Mm-hmm.
That will get
Okay.
you like copyright claims to where, but see, now copyright claims don't even count towards your super chats and shit. Copyright claims just means like you're gonna either get no ad revenue or you're gonna share your ad revenue. But if somebody comes in here and says, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up $20 super chat," that super chat money still comes to you, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
When you're covering, that's technically your talent just covering somebody, so you'll get a claim. Claims they're not bad. Like they're not going to kill your channel. I had probably 400 or 500 claims before I got monetized because I used to play those stupid little Wombo videos, and every time I played a Wombo, I got a claim. Every time Tinkerbell or somebody came up here and played their guitar and sang a song, I got a
Yep.
claim. It doesn't matter, but the strikes is technically when an actual artist comes after you. And a lot of times that will happen if you're trying to base your entire show on an artist. Like
Yeah.
if I started playing AC/DC back here on my CD player and I just sat here all night long, hey, let's jam out the AC/DC and try to make some money from people having fun and paying me money. That's the type of thing that might end up getting you in trouble as far as a strike, because that person's
Yeah.
gonna come at you like, hey, you didn't deserve a damn penny. You sat there drinking beer and playing my music all night. You owe me that money. I'm a file a copyright claim on your or a copyright strike on your ass. You know what I
Yeah,
Exactly.
mean?
yeah. Well, they did a show for what the bass player out of a band that had needed. He had medical problems and stuff, and they were taking donations and stuff, and they had a bunch of people up playing songs. So I guess what they were doing was
Hey,
playing cover.
Randy.
So he may have got just a claim
I
against
saw him,
that.
Ashley.
Ashley, come on up. Succubus Sally, come on.
Who?
Ashley.
I just saw him right before you said that, Ashley. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you literally like can play a guitar like Mike Reese or CFM or a lot of these other people we know, Lauren Directo. So if you can pick up an instrument and then sing from your own voice and cover those songs, you definitely absolutely will get a copyright claim. But
Mm-hmm.
all that means is either you get no ad revenue or you share every bit of your ad revenue to the actual artist. A strike is when an artist actually files suit
claim
against you.
against you.
Like if you set up here and you try to play AC/DC records all night long and you didn't sing a damn thing, you didn't pick up a guitar, you just played the record all night long. If somebody from the AC/DC family decided and came across that and saw it and said, wait a minute, this is some bullshit, they can file an actual suit against you, a strike.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to go through a process.
So 2 weeks ago when CFM was on here and he played Black Hole Sun, you just got a notice on that, not
A
a start.
claim. Yeah,
A
a
claim.
claim. That's it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, okay.
he's the one jamming out and he's the one singing it with his own vocals. We weren't listening to a CD. We weren't trying to entertain the crowd by putting a record on or whatever, you know?
Yep, I get you. I get you.
Yeah. It was literally flat out a cover. And technically, if you have the rights to play that cover, you can fight the claim. If somebody did try to put a strike against you, you could be like, oh, I've already actually paid for the right to do this. So that's where the whole fight back and forth comes into play. If somebody puts a strike against you and you can prove you've already paid to do, you know, to have the rights to do it and things like that, you would fight it out. And then, you know, they'd find in your favor. Obviously, if you paid to do it and you have the right to, then you have the right to. So, but yeah, it's all complicated when it comes to music on fucking YouTube.
I'm gonna go get me some more coffee. I'll be back in a minute.
Coffee. All right. Jeez.
Hey, Nesby Blog, mega love shout out. Thanks for stopping in. And Randy, sorry I missed you for a minute, but they got to talking about the copyright shit and whatever else. So I was looking at him while trying to describe that. So sorry I missed you coming in, brother. Good to see you come in. Plus, I've been working for 10 hours a day. I didn't think I'd even be up tonight. So like the thing out there said, enter at your own risk. That was the thumbnail I used tonight. Y'all know when I put that thumbnail up, I like to keep it real. So when it says enter at your own risk, shit, enter at your own risk. You might get ignored. You might get cussed out. Who knows?
Yeah, I was laying back there, seeing you come on, and, you know, there wasn't nobody coming up. And I told the better half, I said, shoot, I'm just going to go in here and jump on there with him. I said, ain't nobody else popped up
I
yet.
was love you coming out hanging out with us, man.
Yeah. But yeah, we've come up with some pretty good ideas on that Daisy Do tournament.
Oh, heck yeah.
Now, I'm not going to reveal them all.
Yeah, like I said, I'll put out the basic video just to kind of get the basis tied together, and then I'll get with some of the people and stuff and make sure that we get it fully, and there'll be another better announcement before that. That is awesome, Randy. He's going to meet up with All Around Sarah tomorrow, sounds like.
Good deal.
I love Randy's gig. Like he's driving for the country. You know, he's doing us a favor, driving goods around the country.
Yep.
But he gets to meet YouTubers all over the country. Depending on where like I met him in person. My little sticker was slapped up on his truck. I met him in person. He got to swing through Springfield one day. Now it sounds like he's going to meet All Around Sarah. That's awesome.
Good deal. I used to drive in.
Hey, Catfish Terry in the house. What's going on? Hope you're doing well, brother. But I think his gig is awesome with that. Like he gets to drive all over, and he's helping us out, and then he gets to meet YouTubers wherever he's going.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I'm coming through your area. You want to meet me? Want to hang out for a minute?
There you go. Meet me at this truck stop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Fluff, what's going on? Jumped on here to say good day. It's Sunday afternoon. About to get on the boat. Oh, heck yeah. Get out there. Have some fun. Thanks for stopping by, Fluff. Congratulations again.
Yep. Did they get the watch hours?
Yeah.
Did they? Good.
She's applied for the PPP.
Good.
Or the YPP, whatever the fuck they call it. The YPP.
I let it play all night the other night. So
fish ain't biting. Well, hell, still enjoy yourself. I'm gonna try to go out Monday. It's supposed to be 50 degrees Monday. I'm gonna try to go out there during the early morning or afternoon before I go pick my daughter up from school. So I'm gonna try to get out there for the first time this year.
We was 14 this morning. It was 14 degrees. It warmed
Yeah.
up to the mid 40s, and tomorrow we're supposed to be up near 60. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, 14 one day and 2 days later 60.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the other day, I woke up, it was 3 degrees. It was 20 for the high. Today I woke up and it was 8 degrees. But yet right now, okay, listen to this. So I woke up, it was 8 degrees. I'm looking at my phone up here right now. It's 39 degrees right now. How is it warmer at 11 o'clock at night than it was when I woke up? But yeah, it's supposed to be like that over the next couple days, so I think I can probably find some open water. I won't have night crawlers. I won't have night crawlers and none of that crap. So I'm just gonna have some chicken. That's the only option I have. But it works because I remember when I was on Jody's live a couple times, and I caught like 13 pounders on a little bitty strip of chicken breast. No flavor, no nothing, just a little strip of chicken breast.
Well, you know that what the world record catfish, right, was caught in my state. It came out of Kerr Reservoir. And it was caught on a piece of chicken about inch square.
Yeah, a small chicken chunk.
That's it. Yeah.
Just a little bitty fat piece off the breast.
If you read the article, what that guy caught that fish on, well, he caught 2 of them. He caught 2 records in one weekend. But he caught them on chicken. And right out of Kerr Reservoir, right down the road. My son's down there today fishing.
I hope he took some chicken.
They did. They did. They took chicken.
I know a lot of people talk smack about chicken, and I know they get real butthurt about bacon. But hey, if it works, I guarantee you, if somebody pulled a world record out on a couple strips of bacon with all that bacon grease flowing through the current, I bet you ain't nobody gonna talk shit about, oh, I can't believe, he used bacon. Man, he got the world record fish on some bacon. Shut up.
They'd be stacking it on there like a night crawler, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat that. Well, I'd rather eat that too, but I'd also rather be the person that caught a world record. So, there's a trade-off. Oh, Tim fell out. Or did he say goodbye? I didn't notice.
No, he just fell out. He didn't say nothing. He went to get coffee and he was coming back, but he fell out.
All right. Shit, I'm going to fall out in a little while. It's already 11 o'clock. I think he's coming back up and just said I had a guest. Yep, there he is.
It's already midnight here, Mike.
Dang, I don't know what happened. I was in there making me some coffee. Come back, says I had a white screen. StreamYard dropped me out.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Like you were there, and then all of a sudden it just fell out.
Yeah.
You was gone.
Ooh, Jefferson really got that cold weather. It was -15 real. Feel like -30 last night. Oh my goodness, but it's going to 40 degrees tomorrow. That's like a freaking 70 degree swing
70
almost.
degrees.
Let's see, -15 to 40. So there's 15 plus 40. That's a what, 55 degree swing?
55. Yep.
Dang.
Double nickels.
Hey, Hugo, welcome back. I saw you stop in earlier. Welcome back in.
Depends on which way the wind's blowing from.
Yeah.
Take wind again. Who is Link out there? Yeah, it's like me sometimes when I'm at the lake. Like if the wind is blowing this way, I'm all right. But if it's coming this way, I'm like, oh man, I'm freezing.
Yeah, that's how we got our cold snap here. Remember last week it had some nice warm days and it went cold again. Well, then warm days, the winds were blowing from the south. When it turned cold, it was blowing from the north.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's probably bringing all that cold from the north down with it. Yeah. But yeah,
Dang,
I'm definitely gonna try to get out there Monday before I go. Sometime during the early morning. I mean, I'll go live if I can, but if I think the weather's not that great, I might just take the camera and turn it on and record it, and then chop up a video out of it. Especially if I get something. If I don't get anything, then there won't be a video unless I do a short of me just sitting out there. But
They had a good tournament
I
on.
gotta get out there. I'm dying. I'm eager. I'm ready to get back out there this year.
They had a good tournament on Santee Cooper today. They caught some big
Who
fish.
was that one?
Huh?
Who did that one?
I can't remember what they're called down there on Santee. You know where Santee's at in South Carolina?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
shoot.
where oh boy's at
Kevin.
our buddy
Kevin?
Hilljack's down there.
Palmetto Cats is
And
there.
obviously a lot of other people. I'm just talking about our small channel buddies, Hilljack's in Santa Cooper.
Yeah.
Apache's from North
Hilljack.
Carolina.
Yep, he sure is. Huh?
Apache's from North Carolina.
Oh,
is he from there
far
too?
from me then.
Yeah.
I know Apache's awesome as hell, but I didn't know he was in North Carolina.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that close.
I seen him on somebody's live the other night. He was talking about he lived in North Carolina.
Yeah. He said he wants to be in the Daisy Dudes too. That's another one that I have to reach out to. But like, are you sure? Like, are you going to be in this? Can I announce it?
Oh, hey! Speaking of the Daisy Dudes, Friday night before you came on, Jody had her show going on, and they got pulled out. They were at home at James's house, right? So I got up there and I asked Jody to ask James if he'd get into the Daisy Dudes tournament. He kind of
Did he say no comment?
He kind of respectfully declined.
I thought so.
But I tell you what, I've been talking about it on other channels too. I've been trying to get it out.
Yeah.
I want to get a lot of people.
I've had people pop in here and be like, we're talking about this in other areas. And I'm like, oh, cool. I mean, I didn't expect it to do anything. Like, I'm like, hey, I'll throw $100 out there just to entice it. Like, hey, $100. This shit is up to $500 now, plus the extras. That's just cash. That's $500 cash, and I don't want no more money. So don't be offering nobody, especially Johnny. It's about I'll throw another $1 in there.
Yeah,
he's already putting up some money, but yeah, I'm like, holy crap! It's $500 plus the lures from Charlie. Off the Hook Outdoors is going to put up some lures now too, and it's just like, wow, are we have to do this? It is huge, and it's going to be funny as hell. I don't care what anybody thinks. It's going to be funny as hell.
I'm going to have to start going out with my phone and picking my sites to see where I can get some signal at, because it ain't going to be somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. I can tell you that right now. I ain't going to be in no.
He said it ain't gonna be in the city where everybody can see me.
I got a couple spots in mind, but I got this city park in my daughter's town that if I have to, I would go there because some of the people know me there, and if they say something, I can just say, "Hey, it's a fishing tournament for charity.
Hey, this is for a good event. This is for a good cause.
For a good cause, I'm just making fun of myself.
Like we told Scott, just say like, it's for charity. It's for charity.
For a good cause.
When I go to unload my boat, and I'm going to have this outfit on that they've come up with me to wear, here I am backing my truck in. I get out of my truck, and all these people's going to be around the boat dock, It's going to be
get out of that big old pick 'em up truck at them Daisy Dukes. Woohoo!
Yeah,
and the fish net. He going to have the fish nets on, too. He going to have them stockings on.
Yeah. And yeah. I'm just gonna say,
hey, you know what you should do? You know what you should do? Yeah. Just wear some waders, some wader boots that go all the way up to the bottom of the shorts.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Then take them off once you get on the boat.
Oh, Lordy.
I plan on wearing
No,
a pair
they
of
even
sweatpants when I get to the spot. I'm telling you that right now.
Jefferson said, hell yeah, as long as it's good for a good charity, you're all good.
they even
Ain't
trying to
nobody gonna
find
say
me.
no, but like, man, it's for charity. Oh, okay.
You know them fuzzy top boots that women wear?
Yep.
You know them big fuzzy?
Oh god.
Yeah, they trying to find a pair of them too.
He is really going for best costume, isn't he?
You damn right. Yeah.
He wants that costume money.
Hey, how's that go? How's that go, Ricky Bobby? Go big or go home?
That's it, baby.
Right.
That's
Go
it.
big or go home.
baby.
I will run across that finish line.
In high heels, right?
There you go. Well, we talked about that. I said, don't get no heels. Shit, I ain't walking in no heels. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I couldn't
If
wear
you
heels
ain't
either.
in it, hey,
I could,
if you ain't in it to win it, you shouldn't begin it. Just
That's
saying.
it. That's it. Hey, I'm in it, brother. I'll tell you
There's
that
another
right now.
new phrase from Mike's Fishing Home. If you ain't in it to win it, don't begin it.
That's it. That's it. Oh, they've come up with so much. I mean, it's hard to tell what I'm gonna look like time they get done dressing me.
Oh, Lordy.
hey, tell them you draw the line at makeup. Draw the line right there.
No,
Wait a minute. If Lee Evans can do it,
I'll put a wig on. If they come up with a wig,
I remember
I'll
when
put it
Jody
on.
whooped him and he had to wear makeup.
Makeup.
They started
Yep,
calling
he
him
did.
Lee Ann Evans.
Yep. He
I've
looked
seen the
pretty,
picture.
didn't he? Oh, I remember when his daughter put that on him. Man alive.
Dude, I tell you what, Ricky, Bobby, I can't, man, I wish I was going to be at the boat ramp when you get out the truck, man. I ain't lying.
Yeah,
Man,
taking pictures.
oh, man, hey. Somebody's got to get some video. You get out of the truck.
Yeah, screenshot this.
Right.
Oh, there'll probably be a video.
There's a remix. There's a remix short that'll probably go viral.
Yeah. Isn't that going to be
You can
something
put that
for
on your channel. It'll be like one of the only videos there, and all of a sudden you got like 800,000 views.
Oh, yeah. Just that little short, me unloading the boat. And
A short of the shorts. There you go.
yeah,
A short of the shorts.
Yeah.
You got to
Fish
put some kind of
Wilson.
rock music back there or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag it. This is my shorts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe some Alicia Keys. This girl is on fire.
Yeah.
Or you can get really brave and go, it's raining men.
Oh no.
No.
Hey,
Oh,
open up
No.
your truck door and it's blaring, it's raining men, and you get out going,
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm starting this out right, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would it'd be so viral. It really would.
No, I mean business.
Goofy shit like that is actually what gets like millions of views. It's
Ain't
crazy.
it, though? Ain't it?
I've seen it. Like I've seen like kind of like what you were talking about earlier when you scroll through and you see stuff and you're like, no, I'm gonna scroll past that. I see it all the times, but I see like this thing that have like 5 million views, and I just look at that little bitty thing on there and I'm like, no, scroll past it. I'm not even gonna click that. No.
Right.
It's that
Then you
TikTok
wonder
style
why.
shit. Like, booty dancers or whatever. I'm like, no, I don't care to see it. But you'll see the little view counter on there and it'll say like, this has 20 million views. And I'm just like, nope, not watching it.
Well, I tell you, if you
It's
make a
that
calendar,
goofy, crazy stuff.
yeah. If you make a calendar like some has spoke about, I want to be in March.
Eileen's like, I want the calendar.
Yeah, I want to be in March because that's when my birthday is March. So put me on March.
Wow. Mine's in January.
Oh
God.
no.
Well,
We call you
if the Daisy Dukes are wide enough and your butt's big enough, you can have a couple months. Because I don't think we have 12 men participating, so you can have like 3 months: March, April,
well
May.
different. We can do different slots. You know, different.
Let me ask you some technical
Yeah,
questions real quick about this, Mike. Let's just
All
say
right.
if you get 20 people that want to do this tournament, but you can only get
oh
9
hell.
people on your StreamYard. Can you take
Do
somebody
it 2
that is
days.
another moderator and has a certain amount of numbers, and another moderator has a certain amount of numbers, and then go to that
Yeah.
screen, and then they can go to the screen that the other person is on?
No,
They could do
if
do it 2
some
days.
I don't think we'll even have to worry about it. But if for some reason before this came up, all of a sudden we had 20 people wanting to be in it, we would do a 2-day tournament
2 days. Yep.
Okay.
for day 1 and day 2. But then
Yep.
there would be a third one where the winner from day 1 would face off against the winner for day 2
I ain't gonna
to be the winner overall. That's what would
I,
have to happen.
I ain't gonna fish but one
But
day.
it ain't
I
gonna get that big. Yeah.
I mean, if I had to fish 2 days, okay, I'll do it. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't.
All I'm saying is, like, if we supposedly did have 20 people to want to come up, what we
Yeah.
would do is have like 10 people fish one day,
Yep.
10 people fish the other day. There would be
Okay.
like the winner from day 1 and day 2.
Yep.
Day 3 would be just those two facing off, and then whoever won that would be the ultimate winner. That's
Okay.
how
Right.
it kind of typically works.
Yep.
Okay. I just didn't know if you could spider wire out and have everybody on at the same time.
No,
Well, it
it's
depends on
as far as like on the screen, it would just be like I think I can have 10 max on my screen if I recall right. It
that's what
says
it said.
12 on my plan, but technically 2 of them would be backstage. I think I
Yeah.
can have 10 on screen at once.
You know, it depends on what time of the year, and that depends on where I fish. Whether I fish here locally or I drive to the other end of the state to fish. I mean, it depends on the time of the year. That I have to play with.
Yeah.
You know, I've got
It's
I've got
gonna
my
be
plans.
like I said, it's gonna be either early or middle summer. So, sometime like late June to early middle July probably it'd be about the time frame
Woo,
of
boys.
when I
Better
can
buy your,
take a vacation. So I can take a vacation and be off and try to
That's
put
gonna
it together and actually be there for it properly and
better buy
that's
your,
gonna be
dedicate
right.
time to it instead of, oh, I gotta be at work and this and that. So
better buy your bug
That's
spray
gonna be
now.
that's gonna be right at the
yeah.
end of the catfish spawn here in end of June, 1st of July. So
Yeah.
nah,
Well,
it still
as
might
long
work.
as it's not in the first week of June, because I'll be
Yeah.
on vacation.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't worried about vacation,
No.
so I can go anytime, any day, anywhere. It don't matter. I'm ready to go. My
Heck
rods are
yeah.
just laying down there crying, wanting to go.
Man, mine have
Hey
been
Lauren.
bitching me out lately. You see all this
Oh,
dust we
haven't
got on us, man? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
And my wife just bought me 3 brand new B&M crappie rods too for Christmas. They ain't even got reels
Oh,
on them. I mean,
oh,
man.
what's wrong, Tim?
Well,
You
I just ain't
missing?
in the mood right now. It's so cold. I'm gonna have to go
You
get me some reels for
missing?
them. Get
Yeah,
ready
you
with it.
missing good crappie fishing weather right now.
Well, not around here. It's too cold. There's only
Well, no.
there is a couple places you can crappie fish around here. You can over at Clinton,
Okay.
but over at
Froze
Clinton,
up.
well, it's a nuclear power plant, so it's nice and warm. It stays warm.
I see that
The,
Wendy.
pro- the problem with that is there's a lot of all the shores all riprap, big boulders and stuff. And
Yep.
I've got a messed up leg with a lot of metal and stuff in it, and I got screws in my ankle, so I do not get down on them rocks no more. So I just don't go over there anymore, which is a shame. But yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking
don't
about.
either.
Because before my accident, I'm hopping, I'm goat jumping from rock to rock
Oh,
and
yeah.
having, but I can't do it no more now.
Yeah, I can't either. Ever since my accident, I've been limited to what I could do, but I can still get in and out of my boat if, stepping off the dock into it,
Yeah.
whatever. But,
Yeah, getting in and out of boat,
I can,
I could do things like that too, getting
yeah,
out of the boat, to stand on
yeah.
rock. Even when I was, 100% standing on them rocks, gets into your back and all this and that after a while.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And not
Yeah,
only
I've got
that,
I can relate to both of y'all on that one too. My left leg, I snapped my femur in half, so I have pin and a metal plate in my left hip. I have
yeah.
a titanium rod that goes all the way down to my knee that's pinned in there. And then I shattered my left ankle. So I have some screws and a metal plate in my left ankle too. So I can relate with y'all on that one.
Yeah,
yeah. In my left leg, I
went,
got rector set with a titanium rod run right down the bone because I had a compound fracture.
Yep.
I couldn't get out of bed for
What's
2
up,
months.
CeeLo?
Don't even put no weight on it for 2 months. Stay in bed.
right.
Damn, that sucked. 2 months in bed sucked.
Oh, I was bedfast for right at a year.
Woo. But I had a big old 55-inch screen TV in the bedroom with my golf game, so I had plenty to do.
Yeah.
I came pretty good playing that golf game.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Golf ain't my thing.
Oh, I love playing golf.
No,
I got a daughter. I got a granddaughter that plays golf for the community college over in Danville. We go out and play golf.
I know Danville.
Yeah, we love to play golf. I mean, we don't keep score. We just go out and whack it and make fun of each other and have fun.
Yeah. Now, my accident, I had it was a freak one. Let's just put it that way. I always worked with cattle. Most all my life, I've worked with cattle. And just so happened one day at the stock market, we had a special sale, steer sale, and this one weighed about 1,000 to 1,200 pounds, and he was crazier than a bed bug. They tried every way in the world to slow him down, but the little pen I was in, putting him on the scales, I had nowhere to go. And the boy tried to shut the gate on him, but he just run right through that gate. And he got me down in that pen, and he stomped the living shit out of me.
Ooh.
I mean, he worked me over. It felt like an eternity. I didn't think it would ever stop.
Oh, I bet.
And once they got him off of me, they got to put in one of them squeeze pins. I get up, I got blood running out of my mouth, my nose, and your adrenaline's pumping,
Yep.
So they take me upstairs and clean me up, and I didn't do no more the rest of the day, and I come home. Well, the next morning I went to try to get up, and I couldn't. I couldn't feel nothing. Where my spine had swollen. Yeah. And it's been a journey ever since.
I remember that happened when I broke 3 ribs one time, and the same thing happened. I was out at the bar. I was lit up. I didn't know what had happened. I was playing pool the rest of the night. I'm playing pool. I'm bent over. I'm minding my business. I'm playing pool. I won some money. I went home. I was feeling great. I woke up in the fucking morning. Could not, I went to try to lean up. I couldn't lean up. I had 3 broken ribs, so I couldn't move. I'm like, wait a minute, why can't I get up? And I yelled for my lady. I was like, hey, come here. She came in there. She's like, what? I was like, I think I need you to call work first and let them know I'm not coming to work right now. I'll see them tomorrow. So she goes, why? I go, I can't fucking move. She goes, what do you mean? I go, I can't lean forward. Yeah. So she goes, all right. So she calls my job, and then she comes back in there and talks to me, and she goes, all right, let me try to get you up. She got me up. She finally sat me up straight, and then I said, I need my old back brace from when I broke my back. And I said that I could strap that around me. So I strapped it around me. I was able to move for the rest of the day around the house. It hurt, but I was able to do it. So I said, all right, I'm going to work tomorrow, but so I went to work the next day, and I lifted up my shirt, and I said to myself, look, man, I'm wearing this back brace from when I broke my back. It's got this strap around that tightens my ribs up too. I got fucking broken ribs over here.
Yeah.
And I said, so if I'm not quick, don't be fucking with me because I got broken ribs and I'm here. I just called off yesterday. And I worked for like 3 weeks on them broken ribs and that damn backstrap thing until it finally got to the point where I could take it off.
Right.
Yeah, well, when I had my accident.
So yeah, sometimes that adrenaline kicks in, or you're lit up, and you don't know what you actually went through.
Yeah, when I had my accident, I had a broken rib on either side, and man, that hurt like hell. And they come into the hospital, put them lidocaine patches on you, man. Them things were ice cold. Yeah. It's like, oh. Yeah. But it was funny because I was in the hospital for 3 days after that accident, and I had a compressor cast on my foot, and my toes were sticking out, and they just itched like fuck, man. And the nurse would come in, and I'd tell them, "Look here, baby, I hate to ask you, would you please scratch my toes? Please, I can't reach them." And they itch like fuck. They was pretty good about it. They scratched my toes. I was like, "Bless you, bless you, bless you." Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, they would come in and rub me down with lotion. I mean, they would massage my legs and rub me down. I mean, Lord. I mean, I just laying there though, knowing you couldn't do much, but they took good care of me. I've been operated on 3 different times, but yeah.
Well, here's a funny thing. When I was in the hospital getting ready to go out, right, they had a catheter in me because I was out for a long time and I didn't realize it. Well, they said, well, before you go, we got to take the catheter out, right? Okay. So here comes this nurse in, right? Here comes this nurse in, right? She gets down there. She starts going at. She can't get the motherfucker out, right? So she goes get another nurse, okay? So now there's another nurse down there, and they're trying to get out, and they finally get it out. Now, the whole time they're doing this, right, I'm thinking to myself, I'll never have 2 women's hands on my pecker ever again.
Wait a minute, Wendy. Forget about chat. Listen to the screen.
Yeah.
He's having a
I'm just sitting there, look, it hurt, but I'm laughing to myself, just thinking, I'll never be in this situation ever again.
Yeah. It hurt when they pulled it out.
Lordy. Right.
I know that. What?
Wendy's over here laughing at chat, and all of a sudden Tim comes up with, I'll never have 2 women's hands on my pecker again. I'm like, shit, pay attention to the panel.
If they don't around that thing.
That's things to make you go,
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy, 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 Lordy. She says, I just can't. Hey, it's your fault, Wendy.
Yeah.
I was trying to come home and go to bed. Hey, Samantha, what's going on? Thank you. Appreciate the like. Thank you so much. I hope you and James are having a good night. Oh, man. Wendy says, I just can't. And I just can't much longer either. I know it's going to be a short live, but I said that in the beginning. Like, I didn't even think I was going to pop up, but I've had fun. Thank you, guys, everybody.
Yeah. I'm ready to go there.
I do got to get up in about 9 more hours and take my ass back to work for another 10-hour shift. So,
gotcha.
By the way, I'll probably be doing a couple of videos Monday. I'm doing the member shout out because it is a new month. So I'm gonna do that shout out. But I noticed when I came home tonight, I have some packages that I ordered from Amazon. My cast net. I'm assuming it's my cast net. And the 2 items that I bought for when I do my next giveaway too. It looked like there was all 3 packages there. They weren't supposed to be delivered till tomorrow, but they look like they're already here. So I'll probably do a video on that Monday as well, just to show my new cast net off. Thanks to the support that you guys give me. And some stuff that will go to that next giveaway. I already showed some of the stuff I bought, but I got some new shit to add to it. So some little bead stoppers, like those bobber stopper type things, and the beads and whatever, some rattles and shit like that. So I got some of that stuff to add to that next giveaway too. But the cast net's for me because I need a new one. But I love you guys. I'll sit here. I'll probably finish this beer and have a couple more smokes before I leave. But just to let you guys know, I will be wrapping it up here in a minute.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you,
heading off anyway.
Tim and Ricky, for being up here. Thank you, Wendy, and the other people that reached out and said, "Hey, are you gonna go live?" And everybody that's
Yep.
popped in chat tonight, I appreciate it for
Yep.
being
I
a pop up.
thought I was just going to sit around being bored. When you came up, I said, all right, we got something to talk about now.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
And like I said, I definitely appreciate all the support and this enthusiasm for this crazy ass tournament, because
Oh yeah.
ain't nobody done nothing like this that I know of. That I'm aware of, but who knows? I've only been here, a couple of years, so
Well, you know
I
what?
just don't think anybody has done something like this yet, and I'm glad to see the enthusiasm because I want to have fun,
Well,
and I want people to have fun.
I've been out on other channels talking about it, but last night when Thomas said they were talking about on Hogleg Show, I ain't been on that one, so that's another independent somebody talking about on that one.
Oh, have it? Okay.
Because I've been going out here and there talking about it. Like I said, I invited James to it.
Yeah. I figured that was going to be a hard no.
Well, yeah. You never know.
Thank you, Mike, for always coming through. Oh, thanks, Wendy. Yeah, I mean, if I can, I will. Like I said, technically, I got some crazy news today, and I've been at work all day, and I had a lot to deal with, but I fucking love you guys, and I'm always willing to come up here and hang out for at least a little while, if nothing else. So, yeah. Like, I'm telling you, from what I'm hearing, from what my lady was telling me, like, my mother is probably literally about, like, she's probably almost done. She's about to pass away any day now. So that was a little bit of rough news, but at the same time, me and her have gone through our thing, so that it's not anything that's gonna tear me down. But my lady is now apparently her power of attorney and things like that. So yeah, there's little stuff I gotta deal with, but it is what it is. So if people are like, "Hey, you want to pop up tonight for a little while? We're kind of bored, whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, let's hang out," because it's good for me. I enjoy it, and I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and I love the fact that you guys are willing to come spend some time with me if I do go live. So thank you, and you're welcome for those that ask me. You're welcome.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the flip side.
Ricky Bobbitt.
All right.
Deuces, baby.
Just don't flip them shorts up. I had to make you shake your head at least one time.
Oh, wait a minute.
I haven't seen you shake your head yet.
So, hey, we're going to see on the live. Now, Ricky's going to have a little fringe on his shorts, and when he farts, it's going to flap in the wind.
Yeah, my
Is that a southern? That would be considered a southern wind, wouldn't it?
Yeah, make sure you eat plenty of ham and beans the night before.
That's a southern breeze.
Southern breeze.
All right, guys. Love all of you.
Later. Have a good night.
Peace
out, and Mrs. Whisker Dreams back there. I saw you peeking earlier, so good night to you too.
Oh, she's already snoring. I can hear her back there.
All right.
Deuces.
I'll tell you.
He said I can already hear her back there. He's going to get in trouble.
Yeah. See ya. Lord have mercy. Them guys kill me.
Oh, man. That's what I said, Wendy. I'm going to finish the beer first. It's almost gone, though. I mean, it's getting there.
Uh-oh.
That's what I said. I'm going to finish this beer first and maybe have a smoke or two. But then, yeah, I'm out of here. See you later, Steve Lowe. John, see you later. But, yeah, like just seriously, it from the bottom of my heart, anybody who came here earlier, we had 25 people earlier and stuff. And those who only stop in for a minute, I do the same shit a lot of times because I'm at work or I'm doing whatever I'm doing. it does mean a lot to me that you would take the time just to peek in. Whoops, I forgot to unhighlight the comment. Just peek in, say hi, drop a like, share it out, maybe, whatever. Hang out with us for a few minutes if you can, or just say hi and leave. Either way, it does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate it. I have fun hanging out here with you guys because it does help me, especially sometimes I'm depressed and stuff, and you guys help me get through what I go through in my day that sometimes I never talk about. Good night, Jody, and it really is good to see you. My
Jody, good
CFF,
night.
my
Love you, baby girl.
CFF. Thank you so much. It really is good to see you. I appreciate you. Thank you. But
I was
yeah,
glad to see you.
it's something that does help me sometimes. Like I said, today I'm going through a ton of crap that I don't fully talk about, and I gave you a little preview into it, but yeah, so it helps me to hang out here with you guys, and I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna try to do better with like not getting so obliterated that I have no idea what the hell's going on fully, myself, because I went too far with getting lit up. So I'm gonna try to do better with that this year. Trust me, guys. I appreciate you, and I love your friendships, and I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna always be fun. I'm always just shoot the shit, but I'm gonna try to do better. If you guys,
well, you always
the
know
ones that have been
that.
here since the beginning, you guys know what I mean.
Well,
What's that,
if you
Tim?
always feel, I said, if you always feel down a little bit, you can pop up. Your friends will lift you up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it really does.
I mean, you come live, you're going to get a laugh. You're going to laugh about something.
Yeah,
We're always lifting
yeah,
each other, and that's our jobs as
yeah,
friends. Lift your friends up when they need it.
yeah. Because it really is. Like, that's what I try to say. Like, I consider people here friends and family, and it's part of my life. You guys, in my opinion, are literally part of my life. My life would not be the same without you overall. In my honest opinion, I'm keeping it real.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you going to be able to get the 26th of March off? Because it's on a Sunday.
Yeah, I will make
Okay.
sure I get that birthday off for Scott's birthday, and then yes.
I'm thinking
You're
I might drive down there and fish with you on his live. And maybe we can get Rick together and all three of us can fish together on his live.
heck yeah. I will absolutely take that day off to fish on Sky's Live for his birthday fishing. And, for the hopefully not that day,
Yeah. Yep. I'm thinking about getting some Mylar balloons, bring them out.
That's one of those. Let's put it this way: it's one of those days where even if I had forgot to request it off and it came up and we were talking about it a couple days before, I'm like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna call in because I've never called in a day of my life. I will call in that day, like, hey, maybe I got the vid. I don't know. Something's happening. I can't make it today. No matter what, I will be off that Sunday if that day is happening. Absolutely. No fucking question about it. I'm off that day. Period.
Well, then we'll have to get together and go down there to Lake Springfield and, do some bank fishing, some boat fishing, something. Probably some bank fishing, but it's going to be all three of us, lots of rods. And
yeah. But, yeah, thanks again, everybody. I love you guys. There's still 10 people hanging out. And like I said earlier, it was 25. And everybody that has popped in, thank you so much. People popped up on panel. And when I say this, it's not a fib because I technically don't like people in general. I never have. Y'all probably noticed that about me and overall, as my overall demeanor. You guys probably noticed that I'm not a people person. But for some reason, once I started reaching out and doing this YouTube thing and getting to know you guys, you have I'm sorry, I'm trying not to choke up. You guys have become part of my family and my people, like my friends, and I love, even though I'm not in the studio, so you can't see it, but that sticker board behind me, I just fucking absolutely love it. The fact that you guys would take time to send me a sticker, you have become part of my lives, and I thank you for welcoming me into yours. And I know sometimes I falter, and I apologize, but I do
Speak
love
it,
you
Mike.
guys.
Speak it, Mike. When it comes from the heart comes out. Speak it.
It's true. I
That's right.
love you
That's
guys.
right. That's
Thank
right.
you so much. I appreciate you. And anytime you need me, I try to be there. And I know that if I ever really need you, then you're there. So thank you.
That's right.
Truly.
Speak it. The heart comes out when you speak it. Speak it. Speaking of, hey, Mike, I now I don't get to read chat while we're up, so I will go back the next day and watch the show again just to read the chat. Okay. I
And the
noticed
chat is so
last night.
fun.
I noticed last night that I had seen some maybe a dozen new names in there I never seen before. Did you notice
Yeah.
that? I was like, "Ooh, this new
Yeah.
person. Hey, what's going on here?"
There's a there's a sometimes where we get a burst of new names. And even though sometimes I'll know them, and I'm like, yeah, I already have them, but it's because of those share outs, like Wendy when she shares or something, she might get one of her new farm people in here, or like if MB Heritage Farm shares the link out that night, we might get a few of their farming or homesteading style friends in here. Joy Stewart, sometimes she'll share it out, and she's got so many different communities that follow her. We'll get a new face from her share out. So that's why sharing kind of matters, because sometimes it helps you reach people that through mutual friends, but you don't you don't like interact with them that much. But that's where sometimes you get those new names from, is if that night happened to have a lot of shares. um, these different communities might have at least one or two people that go, "Oh, hey, let me go check that out," and then they come in. Not always, but that's kind of where it kind of comes from. All right, Wendy, let me give you a virtual hug here. Let me reach in. Look, see, I'm coming to give you a hug, Wendy. I love it, girl. You and Drew, and obviously just everybody that comes in here, especially the ones that have known me since damn near day one. Hey, 9 months. Awesome, awesome. You'll be getting that in the shout out, obviously. StreamYard don't show me that shit. Thank you, Mandy. Um, but yeah, there's people, honestly, Tim, that have been here with me since the very first video I ever posted. And they know, even though I've gone through my ups and downs with my mood swings sometimes, like I've never actually changed. I've always tried to be here for the people that are here with me, and I've always tried to be myself. Sometimes I have a bad time, sometimes whatever, but they know I've never actually changed. So they know that I'm real. They know that you get what you get with me. And that's why I love so many people that come in here. They can look past, a bad situation or a bad night and be like, all right, that was just a one off. He'll be back tomorrow.
Everybody always
Be
has a
back in
bad
the
day.
swing. Right.
Everybody always
Everybody
has a
does
bad
have a
day.
bad day. You go through
Everybody.
things and whatever, but the next day, if you come back and you're back in your thing, and people understand the overall is who the person really is if they're
Yeah.
real. And that's why I love so many people in here, because they accept me for being me. So I love you guys. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling you, but I love you guys. I am going to go to bed. It's almost midnight here. I gotta wake up at 8:30 just to start getting ready for my day again tomorrow. Next week I'll put out a couple videos, and one of them will be kind of the first initial Daisy Dudes type thing, and then we'll hash it out further as time comes along, and at least a few weeks before the tournament is there, it'll be like the finalized, locked in, whatever thing. So keep paying attention, y'all, because this shit's gonna be funny as hell.
I'm gonna have some video coming for you here pretty soon, but it's got to warm up first before I do what I'm gonna do.
All right.
And
Have a great night, brother. And seriously, Tim, thank you. Catfish dog. I can't wait to see
we're gonna have
what you're gonna do, because you're a good dude, and I can tell it from the bottom of my heart. You're a good dude. I can't wait to see like where you get to take Catfish Dog channel.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna get a hold of StreamYard here pretty quick. Get my little $25 deal going on so I can start running.
Yeah,
because I'm
get that. Yeah, that's unlimited, so that's a good thing to do.
Yeah,
the $25 plan is awesome because it's unlimited.
Yeah, because I looked on my channel last night. I had 46 subscribers, so I'm not there for YouTube yet. And I thought about maybe trying YouTube one time and see how it goes, just for a test drive. But it'll probably be StreamYard, because the thing I don't like about YouTube.
Wait a minute before I leave. Then Wendy, do me a favor. Get Tim's link out there for us. Because there might be, there's only 9 people left, but there might be somebody in here that doesn't have Tim yet. Hey, 351, what's going on, brother? I'm going to sign off here in a minute, but let me get Tim's link out there just in case somebody doesn't have him yet. Because thank you, Wendy. She said okay.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I thought I'd try YouTube, but the only thing I don't like about YouTube is, you got just the one person up there, or you can get another person with the new stuff. But as far as I'm concerned with that, it's just almost like a one-way conversation, really. Instead of being up on panel where you can see face-to-face and have a back-to-back conversation. Because when you're on YouTube, it's like the moderator can detect which way the chat is going to go or the talk is going to go, rather than having a full conversation.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to go to StreamYard so I can do that, and have full conversations face to face.
It's definitely a third-party platform is a little more engaging than YouTube is, because, like you said, you can only have the one extra person, and that's just new. YouTube finally decided to let you go channel to channel, heads up, like kind of like me and you right now. We look like we're on YouTube, like, because it's only the two of us. But you can't do no more than that on YouTube. And I don't even know if the other person can see the chat or not on the YouTube. I've never been live on YouTube. Let me tell you that. I've been doing this shit about, a year and a half now. I've never gone live on YouTube. It's always been the third-party platform. Hey, John Orler, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Have a great night. I was just signing off a minute ago, but then I wanted to try to get Tim's link out there just in case. If y'all don't have Tim, pick him up, because he's
John Orler.
He's been a great supporter for a long time, but he's a brand new channel. Like he's starting his channel now. So get up with Catfish Dog, Tim.
And John Orler, I'm challenging you to get out into the Daisy Dudes, John. Come on now.
Yeah, he said he will if he's off during the time. He was the only one I actually reached out to and said, hey, you crazy motherfucker, I love you. I know you might do this crazy thing. And he said, if he can, he will. He's the one that brought us Fish from the Couch and Alexa and all that crap. I'm telling you, the first person that popped in my mind when we started talking about this originally was John Orler. So I reached out on Messenger and said, hey, I think you're the only one that might be crazy enough to do this with me. And he said he will if he can. So I'll leave it at that.
Well, I sure hope he can.
He'll be there.
If he can, it would sure be an honor to fish with him.
It would be. It would be.
Yeah,
I love that brother. He is funny as hell. He is down for just having fun. So that's why he popped in my mind as, oh, hey, brother, I got something I'm putting together. I literally texted or messenger him the next day after we conceived that that first night when we conceived the Daisy Dudes, the
Right.
next day I sent him a message and said, "Hey, I got something coming up." So, all right. Once again, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out. I love you guys. I am leaving it here. It's 11:45. I got. Whew. So thank you so much, everybody.
Hey.
Have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. If you're going somewhere else, enjoy yourselves. If you're going to bed, whatever. Have a great night. Have a great tomorrow, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, peace of mind.
Tim,
sleep
you
well.
can do your. Tim, you can do your.
Okay,
What
everybody
do you
in
do
chat.
when you leave?
Party ho!
I love it.
Peace of mind tonight, brother. You sleep well, okay?
All right. You too, man.
Hey,
You too.
hey.
Hey, Big Mike.
Just in case, Scott, if you're listening, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Because Joy ain't in the mood for that bullshit.
That's right.
And neither are we. All right. Have a good night, man.
All right.
Hey, Big
love it,
Mike.
brother.
Take it easy, brother. I'll see y'all later.